Yes, sir. Let's start, sir.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. So just let me know first that whether my voice is clear or not. Yes, good evening.
Sir, I request from mobile, you please leave audio because it's voice.
yes.
Yeah, perfect. Now please start.
So guys, now let me know whether the voice is clear or
I
not.
request from mobile, you please leave audio. Perfect. Now please start.
Yes. So hello guys, welcome to IDN Gate classes, and today we are having very important discussion because now you are in the stage when you have cleared the gate examination with your score in your hand, and now you are looking for your post graduation in the different IITs, NITs, and even other than those IITs and NITs, we what are the options we are having, and also you are looking for the government job through this gate scorecard, and there are many other options as well where you can apply with this gate scorecard. So what are the options you have that we have to understand here according to our gate score, right? Because some may have the top score, some may have the little bit medium score, and some may have the low score. So but for all the aspirants there is an option. If you have qualified, then definitely you will be having at least one option after your gate this gate scorecard. Having this gate scorecard in your hand, you will be definitely having one option with you. So that we have to understand that what are the options we have. So let's understand that first of all, those who are looking forward for the gate 2025 and 2026 preparation, these are the branches which we offer in IGC. And there is a gate online classes, gate course, gate online test series, also their distance learning program is there. So there are multiple options you have in this particular gate classes, right? And what is the agenda of this session? So agenda of this session is gate 2024 EC masters and PhD PSU and the job options. So with your gate scorecard, what are the options you are having if you suppose look for the masters, if suppose you are looking for your MTech and the PhD directly, and I told you that if you are suppose looking for the job as well, then also you will definitely get some option here. So first of all, if you are live here, then you can comment in the comment section that what exactly you are looking for after your gate scorecard and what is your gate scorecard. So simultaneously, I will guide you according to your gate score as well. Okay. So there are opportunities after gate. There are many opportunities after gate. Suppose when you go for if you have cleared the gate examination, then you can go for the MTech. Okay, then that you all know that is the masters. MTech from the top IITs and NITs. Okay, the top IITs and NITs. This is the first choice we mostly have when we do the when we prepare for the gate examination. Then we mostly look for these things, or you may look for the PSU jobs, right? So what are the PSU jobs you can have? There are three type of PSU companies are there. That is Maharatna, Navratna, and Miniratna. So you may look for these particular PSU jobs. Okay, MTech from IIT, NITs, and there are triple IITs. Okay, triple IITs are also there, and there are some state private colleges also. So these are the options you are having when you go for the MTech. And there is a dual degree program. Okay, there is a dual degree program as well, which is PhD. Okay, you can take direct admission to the PhD. So there may be a direct admission to the PhD, or there may be a dual degree program as well. Okay, so there may be a dual degree program. In few IITs, there is a dual degree program, and a few IITs take direct admission to the PhD. You don't get the MTech degree there, you will directly get the PhD if you suppose and take admission into the PhD. And there are some dual degree that you will study through in that particular IIT for 1 year with your MTech students, MTech colleagues, and then after that you will go for the PhD program. You will convert your uh, course to the PhD program, then you will directly get the PhD degree. Okay, so what are the difference between the MTech and the PSU? Suppose you are looking for PSU job, then the work culture you have to understand whether you are going to get the work culture which you are looking for, or you are getting the some non-technical work. Because when you prepare for the MTech, when you go for the MTech, then you will get the core job. The mostly chances there you will go into the depth of the subject of any topic of any subject. Like suppose if I am talking about electronics, then there may be a communication system which we study during our gate preparation. But in that communication also, you will be very specific to a particular topic, and you will be doing a research into that topic. So or so you when you go for the MTech, you will do the research work around some topic. And when you go for the PSU, you will definitely get the lifetime security up to 60 years. You will get the security, you will have the stability in your job, but there may be certain bond, and you may not happy with the job profile which they offer you. Because sometimes you may think of going into the PSU and you wanted to do some technical work there, but they will give you some managerial tasks. Because ultimately these engineers will become manager in these PSU companies. They retire as a manager, a general manager, like that their profile grows. So most in the sometimes in the initial level itself, you will not get the technical work, and you may not be happy with the work environment there, and you can think of switching into the private company. So that is how you have to choose between the PSU and the MTech. If you want to do the research work and you want to build your career in the technical field related to your subject, then you should go for the MTech. And if you suppose want the security right now, and you are looking for uh, some good decent package and stability, then and no work no challenge in the work, then you can go for the PSU. Because there is some very routine kind of work which generally the PSU provides. So there is no hard and fast and challenges you will face, not very frequently. Definitely in any company when you work, there will be some challenges, but not that frequent as you get in the private companies. Because in the private companies there is a lot of competition, so there is a lot of aspirants, and you have to compete, and you have to uh, give your best every day in these areas. So you have to decide on the basis of that why you want to go for the PSU, and why you should go for the MTech through these IITs, NITs, or triple IITs. So different course for the higher studies are when you suppose clear the gate examination. So these are the courses which you can do. So MTech, you can do MTech in research, that is MS, usually called as a research, and this is a teaching assistant program. and you can take admission directly into the PhD. And under the Pradhan Mantri scholarship also you can get, and some management course are also there in few IITs, and you can also do the masters through the abroad like a Germany and the Singapore, right? And what are the areas you can get if you go in the technical areas? Then if being an electronics student, these are the areas where you can find research: microelectronics, VLSI, signal processing, control and automation, wireless communication, biomedical signal processing, RF and microwave, energy studies, instrument technology, photonics, lasers, etc. These are the area. There are multiple areas. These are the very popular areas which I have mentioned here. And you can also go for some non-technical work like robotics, industrial engineering, and humanities and management courses, and also the cyber security. You can also go for these courses. Now, what are the premier institutes? If I say the first, and what should be your first and second preference? If you suppose go for the MTech, then what should be your first and second preference according to your score? So mostly of the time, you have to in the tier one. When we are saying the tier one, then mostly the old IITs we prefer, right? Mostly we have to think for the. There are some IITs where you will get the better interdisciplinary branch, so that also you can go. But right now, I will not prefer that. First, in the first preference, you should only go for the top 5, 7 IITs which are old and which have very good, you can say, placement cell actually. So I will list out here. The first one is your ISC, definitely. Okay, so ISC Bangalore. This is your first in the tier one, and second one will be your IIT Bombay, the good placement record, and then IIT Madras. They are also having very good placement record, and there are courses which are very good, and they have very good course in MS also. And IIT Delhi, then you can go for IIT Kanpur and IIT Kharagpur, IIT Roorkee, and IIT Guwahati. So these are the IITs that should be your first or second preference. In fact, the first preference, because in these IITs you will definitely get the good placement, and the opportunity are very good there because the professors here are very experienced and they have very good contact. So you will get definitely advantage of having the contact of your guide. The professor who will be guiding you in your MTech, if they have very good contact in abroad in some industries, then you will, even if you don't get placed, suppose they will put you somewhere in any company with their reference, and they can also give you a reference to some foreign university for further studies. So that is the advantage of doing the MTech from the top IITs. This should be your first and second. And what could be your second preference? So what are the other IITs you are having? Suppose if I say the second preference should be your IIT BHU. Okay, that is your IIT Hyderabad. Okay, because these are having very good placement as well. And these two are, I am writing in the order, the IIT BHU and IIT Hyderabad. And in the electronics branches, they are having good options for the placement and the courses also. Then IIT Dhanbad, IIT Gandhinagar. Okay, so IIT Gandhinagar and IIT Bhubaneswar, IIT Patna, IIT Indore, Okay, IIT Jodhpur. So these are the IITs which you can prefer after those top 7 IITs. Okay, so these are the IITs: IIT Gandhinagar, I have wrote, IIT Ropar, and IIT Ropar is also there. Mandi is also there. So these are the IITs which you can prefer after those top 7 IITs. So in this IIT, if suppose you are going for these IITs, then your branch should be first VLSI. Okay, in this your first preference should be VLSI. Your second preference should be SPCOM or communication, that is also known as signal processing. Okay, so signal processing, SPCOM, these are only the branches where you should look for your MTech, because these are having very good opportunity even after that offline off campus placement. Suppose you don't get placement in any IIT, then yeah, even when you go with this degree in this specialization, then you will definitely get the job opportunity outside. So try to do this MTech if you are suppose compromising the IIT in this particular area. Then if I go for the third preference, then there are NITs. Okay, then you should go for this NITs. So what are those NITs? So in NITs, the top IIT is NITs Trichy and Warangal. So these are the only NITs which you should prefer with the top branch like SPCOM and the VLSI. So IIT Warangal is having very good placement in VLSI. Trichy is having very good placement in VLSI. Compare with some new IITs. Over to new IITs, they are having better placement. Okay, so NITs Trichy, NIT Warangal, and then NIT Surathkal and Calicut also. NIT Calicut, Surathkal, and then can go for some new IITs also. Calicut, Surathkal, and if you suppose go for this, uh, after this you can go even for the IIT Tirupati, no, and IIT Palakkad. Okay, these are the IIT also which you can prefer over this. Okay, then you can go for the IIT Goa also and IIT Bhilai. And NIT Surathkal. After that, we are having one more IIT, NIT, which is Raurkela is also good, and Jamshedpur. Raurkela is also better than this. Durgapur, sorry, not Jamshedpur, Durgapur. Okay, so these are the NITs, and after these NITs, these are the IITs that you should prefer. This is your third preference. This should be your third preference. And to take the admission into the NITs, you will have the CCMT. Okay, so this CCMT, like right now, the COAP portal is there. So in the COAP portal, you will be able to fill the IITs, right? And in the CCMT, you will be able to fill NITs and triple IITs. And if you suppose go for the abroad, then you have these two university in the Germany and the two university in the Singapore, which is obviously this is very top university, National University of Singapore and Nanyang Technology University. These two are having very good name all over the world for their research work. You will definitely get the very good opportunity if you suppose do the MTech or MS from this two universities and also in the Germany. So if you are having the GATE scorecard, then you can opt this course also, because here the students very less apply because of the financials, because the fees is very high, but you will get the scholarship also. You can go to the website, you can read that and see your what budget you can have if you are able to apply in this university or not, because you will get a scholarship, so that scholarship manages your fees or not. And the job opportunity will be definitely very very high here, and uh, you will get in the Singapore dollar, or you may get the job in some international companies, MNCs companies directly, and you may be posted directly in the abroad. So you may earn from very good. You may have the very good package in the beginning itself, so you will be able to pay the loan also, if suppose you go for the loan to read to study through these universities, right? So if according to the gate scorecard, if I suppose go and if what is your gate score, and how you should be preparing for this. Okay, like if I go, suppose your score is around, let me write here. Okay, suppose your gate score is about, obviously the topper will have the 1,000, and suppose you have the 1,000 to 750 or 800, then you will be having very good chance of getting the top IITs. In fact, I will go to this around 700, right? So 1,000 to 700, you will get the top IIT for sure. Okay, because with a very good specialization, like the VLSI, SPCOM, control system automation, the core branch, not an interdisciplinary, you will be able to get here with this score. Okay, and now if I suppose go for this below this 700 to suppose 550 around, then you can go for the NITs. Okay, NITs and some old new IITs. Okay, the new IITs also, because in the electronics the scenario is little bit different. Students are not taking in admission in the IITs for MTech easily, because they don't feel that they will get the placement. So that is why they don't see whether we are going to get the we should get admission or MTech or not, because sometimes if their score is around 500, 600, they take the drop and they prepare for one more year, because they want to get the PSU directly, because in the MTech they are not getting job. They are not getting the good feedback from the students in the IIT. So now from the 550 to around 450, you will get some new NITs. Okay, and if you suppose have very very less score around 375 to 450, then you can go for the state colleges, state government colleges, or private colleges. Okay, in the private colleges, like the you can go for the uh, DIAT Pune. Okay, this DIAT Pune is one option you can have. VIT Vellore is one option you can have, right? And CCTM Pune again. That is your VJTI Mumbai also. VJTI Mumbai also you can get. This is the government engineering college Pune. VJTI Mumbai. So these all are the top colleges, or Delhi Technical University. This there you can take the admission. Jadavpur University. There you can take the admission for MTech. So these universities are good. If suppose you are not getting any top IITs and NIT, then you can opt these NITs, these colleges as well, these universities as well, right? Where could I found the cutoff of these? Some of them I know, but most of them cutoff notes. Okay, Banu. So you have to search for the cutoff in the directly by the Google if you want. Then I can also tell you the cutoff of all other IITs as well. I will be taking one more session around it. Where could I found? Okay, I will be taking one more session around it, and then I will tell you the cutoff of every IIT. Because in this particular session, I am looking for the according to your score, I can guide you, and it is not easy to compile all the cutoff in the of all the IITs and NIT in a single place. So gradually we will take the cutoff of all the IITs. Okay, we will make some table and we will post it here or in the Telegram group. So you can join the Telegram group for cutoff of the different IITs. Okay, so if suppose you are preparing for the interview, suppose your rank is not good enough, if your rank is around 600 to 1000 over the 500, so 500 plus rank student should prepare better for the interview because they can convert their rank in the interview to in the top IITs. Okay, they can convert those your the rank that you have not achieved in your gate examination, but in the NIT, when you go for the interview, you can convert this into the top branches. Even if you are not having the good score, but you can get the top branch in the IIT if you prepare good for the interview. So to prepare for the interview, what are the areas you have to choose? Suppose you are looking for any specific area like a microelectronics and VLSI, signal processing, communication, control and system, and RF and microwave. Suppose you are opting any of these branches, then if you are preparing for the microelectronics and VLSI specialization, if you are appearing for the interview, then you should prepare for the IC technology, IC fabrication, CMOS, MOS, semiconductor devices, okay, solid state devices, all these things like FET, MOS, CMOS, I told you, and transistor, diode, and the fabrication process, and how these CMOS circuit can be solved. So these topics you should be having very good command, and obviously mathematics will be common in all the branches. You should be good in mathematics also. You should be able to analyze anything. If you they will give you some particular task, and you should be able to do that in the mathematical modeling terms. So they will judge you in this particular way. Okay, that how you are analyzing anything, so they can judge you. Then communication and signal processing. Signal processing is always better for the placement if you are having the different branches like electronic communication system and the signal processing. If you are having these two branches, then the signal processing branch will be better than the communication, because in the communication they expect the knowledge of all other type of communication as well, like wireless communication, mobile communication, cellular communication, satellite communication. So that may be a little bit tough for you, but the signal processing is more interesting because how speech is processed, how the image resolution is compressed, how we are able to transmit these high quality videos from one place to another through mobile. So that is the signal processing part. So that is more interesting, and that is having more scope in the future. So that is why you should opt signal processing than the communication. And suppose you are appearing for an interview for the signal processing, then you should prepare filter design, basics of signals and system. You should be comfortable. Filter design in the sense Butterworth filter, Chebyshev filter, all these different types of windows in the FIR filter design, the direct one filter, direct two filter. These filters you should be comfortable. How do you design these filters, digital filters, in the two forms, lattice structure, okay, ladder structure, etc. In the filter designing, you should be having good knowledge so that you can answer them. And you should be comfortable with the signals basic and the system, that which system is called the causal system and why. So these all reasons behind that. Can you say that whether the tube light is the tube light which we use, the LED light, can it be a causal system or LTI system? So you should be able to answer this type of question as well. FFT and DFT, butterfly diagram, fast Fourier transform, the calculation in these two type of radix 2 and radix 8 FFT system. So this butterfly diagram for this radix 2 and radix 8 and composite radix. So you should be able to manage that question as well. And communication, the digital modulation technique, constellation diagram, probability, these all things are very important. Probability, whenever you are going for the communication and the signal processing interview, then the probability is also one of the very important tool which is you are going to apply. So they will definitely ask you question related to the probability or probability of error. Control and system, when you go for the control system, mathematics will be involved, the basics of the signals will be involved, like a Laplace and the frequency response or and the state space analysis will be involved in your interview. And RF and microwave, you will be mainly dealing in this RF and microwave branch related to the different types of antennas. So basic antenna function, you should be very clear that they will not expect you to answer a very high design antenna, the antenna which we are using right now. They will not expect you that you should know about those antennas, but you should be able to answer them about the basic of antenna, that how you understand what you understand about the radiation through the antenna. So if you are able to understand these things, then they can see your analytical part, understanding of antenna, understanding of radiation, then they will expect you to that you can do the research in these areas because you have the basic knowledge about these Maxwell equations, waveguides, etc. And what book you can prefer according to the subject. If you are preparing suppose mathematics, then you can follow the Krasik solid state devices. Then its treatment, the SMZ book is very good. If you are preparing for the CMOS and MOS, then the Razavi book and the Sadraj Smith are good for the op-amp and analog circuit part. Digital circuits, if you are suppose preparing for digital system design, if you have the specialization in such type where the digital circuit flip-flops etc you have to prepare, then you can look for the Morris Mano. And if you are preparing for the RF and microwave, then you can prepare Sadiku. And if you are preparing for antenna, then you can prepare through the Bellman and Jordan Bellman. And then digital signal processing, you should go for the pro case. So these are all the way to prepare for the interview. And what are the PSU jobs you are having? So these are the links and the DRDO and ADA post for both the JRF. JRF is also one of the important which those who are having just qualified marks in the gate and they are not which they don't want to prepare for gate again, and even they are not getting any good IIT, then they can opt a JRF. Also you will get the research exposure, and you will get uh, experience. Your JRF is actually counted as an experience in the industry, so you can apply where the experience requires. Okay. And there are ISRO, HL, BL, NAL, these are also there for the JRF also. And this is for EC gate, EC scorecard also they take. And other important exam, again the Airport Authority of India will be there. And scientist post for ISRO is also there. HAL, design training, management training post are there. So these are having the separate exams. The BARC already gone. BEL also there. Okay, they can like BEL happened in the January last year. So like that, the BEL can happen again in this duration of November, December 2024. So you can prepare for these. If you suppose prepare for GATE, then we will be teaching you in that way that you will automatically get prepared for these other exam as well. So our GATE course in IGC is designed in such a way that you will be able to answer the or you will be able to crack the other examination around the GATE. It is not only about the GATE. We will tell you an in-depth idea of all other exam also. We will cover the topics around these exams also. So that is the advantages. So you can take the admission because the admission is open for 2025 because we only offer the very limited seats. So you can contact in this number. Okay, and this is our email ID, and you can visit our site also. Whether we offer number of courses in our uh, platform, and like electronics, mechanical, civil, electrical, every branch we offer, and aerospace, because nobody offers aerospace, so we also offer the aerospace. So you can tell your friends also about the aerospace, right? So thank you for watching this session. I hope that you have got the good information from this session, and we will be taking the more session around it. Okay. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe our channel, and also follow us in our different social media platforms. In the Telegram group is also attached in the link, and Instagram also you can follow. Thank you, and we will meet in the next session, in maybe related to your exactly BITS planning, how you can take the admission in the BITS planning also, and we will maybe taking with the specific cutoff of the various IITs. So keep in touch with us. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.